Welcome to Trash Talk with your favorite garbage artist, Thomas Dambo. Over the last decade, I've built more than 130 giant recycled sculptures and hidden them in the woods all over the world. And now I am in Detroit Lakes. It's week number 2, and I'm here to finish my sculpture number 132, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This is the feet of the one called Long Life. It's gonna be 36 feet tall. That's the tallest one I've ever made. And then this week I'm finishing the 2 first sculptures. It's the one called Jacob Ever-Ear. It's leaning on a big oak tree. And then it's the one called Runny Funny Face. It's the jumping out between another tree and making a funny face. And then also I'm here to try and find a secret location for a troll or a sculpture that's actually not made of wood. It's made of recycled yellow plastic boxes, and it has to be in a really, really secret location.
What is that dotted line?
A trail.
A trail.
Bike trail.
What about this? Is that...
That's a lake.
Okay, yeah, then no. And that's the road. Okay, not there.
This here is Detroit Mountain. And we're putting the Long Life, the really big one that's 36 feet tall, it sits inside a clearing over here. Mm-hmm. Then the area we've been looking for is over here for the rabbit. I think it makes sense to try and go down in this area. We're trying to find a spot for the rabbit, a spot where we can hide it and build it without anybody seeing while we build it. So that's why I'm looking at the trail here to see, like, is there tracks? Like, can I see anything here? Was there any mountain bikers like recently? Because you can see here that the soil will make a mark if you drive on it. So I think that not a lot of people come here at this time of year. So seems kind of secret if we go a little bit off the path, the road. So let's try and do that.
This weekend is Memorial Day in the United States. We're honoring our veterans from the previous wars and our military personnel. It's a very special weekend, and you know, these guys, we brought you down to our little small town cafe, probably really a nice cafe in a little town, and I hope you are enjoying it.
One of the best things about this project is traveling and getting to know the locals and their culture. On Memorial Day in the USA, one of our volunteers invited us to enjoy a classic American breakfast. It was the perfect meal to start our day, especially since the crew and me was a little bit hungover after the Tour de Chambre last night. With 9 sculptures to build in a short time, setting a new record, this great breakfast was just what we needed, so now we're ready to make it happen.
Right now we are building Long Life. We're having the scaffolding. We started to prep everything to making Long Life alive.
Yeah, like if the center snake in the crotch itself is in the way, then you can set like either end of it so that it doesn't move, and then make sure that everything in the crotch is doubled up, and then you can take that piece out so it's not in your way. Right?
So, because Long Life is 13 meters high, it's quite high, so you have no choice to carry all the material up. We need to having a pulley. So what we're having here, pulling up, take it down, So it is much easier for us to bring all the material all the way up. It is 3 sets of scaffolding all around the sculpture. So like this we are safe, we can work the right way, the safe way, and making long life amazingly beautiful.
I'm in charge of the volunteers, so I get to send them out every day and help organize them, and really, really excited for what they're going to find. These are some great folks, and they've been super fun to be around, so this has been a great time so far.
Is it only in Denmark that it's bad luck to walk under a ladder?
No, it's everywhere in
It's
the
everywhere.
world.
It's also in Brazil.
In Brazil it is. Yeah, don't do it.
Is there anywhere where it means good luck to go under a ladder? I don't know. Just another 500 and then we're done.
Yeah, like I think I started working with Thomas 5 years ago, and I had never used a drill before or a jigsaw. So in the beginning it was very slow, but when you put, I don't know, 2,000 screws in one day, you practice pretty fast.
It's nice how the finger comes here just in front of the...
Yeah,
And it's also nice, it's not like perfectly
that was the intention.
same.
We are in day 7, so we're closing in on it. I think depending on the weather and things, we may be done tomorrow or the day after. So.
But I want this side to look like natural and untouched. So we've also made a stepping stone staircase with some stones here so you can walk up to the sculpture. So when it's done, we take the temporary wooden staircase away and then it's only the stone one that's left, so it looks more natural and less like a human side.
The hands are gonna hold you so you can tell a story of a loved one to Jakob Evereer.
He's sitting down
Yeah.
and he's doing this. So it's kind of like a chair. So you have this wrist that is laying down horizontally, but this one, because it's like that, this is vertically. Here, then I have to twist like a movement, right?
Yeah.
And I have to maintain the same width of the arm. If not, one arm is going to look like slimmer than the other one. So it's like that tricky part.
Yeah, every hand is different. These hands are a little bit bigger so that you can kind of have a nice little, maybe 2-person seating. So you can sit there together and stare right in the face of the troll.
Years ago, my son took me to the park in Belgium and told me I had to find 7 trolls. And ever since that trip, I have been so excited about the trolls and Thomas and everything, so I have followed him for the last couple of years. When I found out he was coming to Detroit Lakes, I'm like, cancel everything, I'm going. Seriously, can I give you a hug? I was like, oh my gosh, this is like the biggest thing in the world. Oh my gosh, this is the highlight. And my son, for Mother's Day, says, Mom, you have a gift coming. And it's coming soon. And so I went to the door, and guess what it was? Your book. Oh, this is my whole life. It's just, I've been so excited to do this, and yeah, it just warms my heart.
The challenge is to make it safe.
This one's straight vertical, and so having people work on top of other people just adds another level of danger. You know, we're cutting wood, we're dropping screws. It's
it's just a vertical challenge. It's going up and down, up and down, up and down.
Normally, if a troll is laying down, then 20 or 50 people can actually work on it, just standing next to each other and work on the leg. But here, everything is up and down, so we can't have nobody like working underneath, because then things can fall on, and that's why we all need to wear the hats. And yeah, so it's challenges of height. Holy shit, man! See how much is moving here?
It is wiggling a lot.
Yeah. Can you try and come up here? Let's just check it out.
Yep. I'm on my way.
It's like moving.
Yeah, well, in its defense,
Oh
man.
What's happening, Thomas?
Yeah, it's just like I mean, it has to be done next week, and it's just a little bit makes me not a little bit, probably a whole lot concerned to see how much it's moving, see how much it's shaking here.
What?
Hurricane season is here.
Hurricane?
Yeah. So I think we got one coming in off of our big lake there.
I mean, if we were on the East Coast.
17 countries and more than 130 trolls, and we never missed a deadline. At any time, in any place, in any forest, the crew and me is ready to build. Even when the weather is tough, it's raining, snowing or wind, we have a deadline to reach, and we will reach it.
I'm going crazy. We're finishing the sculpture today. This is the back of the head, and we're just finishing the hair. And it's crazy hair, so I've been told you have to be crazy to do it.
So right now I'm doing the cladding to do like all around the ankle, and from the ankle down to the foot with cladding, and now I'm reinforcing the inside. So like this, if people somewhat step on it, it will be reinforced.
This big mount over there is that you can see the ski lift up on the opposing hill or the opposing mountain. And that's not so secret, because then the people from the ski lift can see us and see the rabbit. So we're gonna try and go deeper in the woods. That's super nice. I like it. Runny Funny Face is represents one of the 5 ingredients in Alexis Alexia. He is the laugh of a stranger, which is why he jumps out behind the tree and makes the strangers laugh. And then he encourages you today to also make a stranger laugh, because imagine if we would all do that every day, that would be pretty fun. Runny Funny Face! Okay, so there is a long time going tradition of that every time we finish one of my trolls, we have the pupil party. The pupils are the black wooden discs. They're actually burnt so that we don't use any paint, because I try to make them as clean and as natural as possible. But these wooden burnt discs, they're the pupils that we sit inside the eye sockets as the last thing when the whole sculpture is finished. Then the sculpture kind of like comes to life and you can see it. But this time, because we're building 6 sculptures in 4 weeks, I didn't have time to be here when they did it, and they had to do it before they took the last piece of the scaffold down, because I was over working on the other sculpture. So I missed the first pupil party ever. Because of that, now I will make my own little pupil party here with you guys. So I just want to say thank you to my wonderful crew for building this sculpture. I believe this will be sculpture number 133. It is called Ronnie Funny Face, standing behind the tree here in Dunton Locks in Detroit Lakes. Thank you. Wish I had a beer, because then I would say cheers.
Yeah, we finished the hands. We had to start with the other sculpture, Alexis Sealer, because we are getting very close to the end. So yeah, we finished. It was challenging to do the hands, to do the fingers, but we did it, and we had the pupil party. We're going to have it, so that's going to be great.
Okay, Seba puts the screws in. So I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been here in the hard rain and the long days.
Nice.
You always give the honor for whom to do it, a new person every time, so that we can like basically indulge another person into the crew. And then you say, cheers, great job everybody, and welcome to a new crew. Maybe it could be down there. Okay, so 4 hours hiking. We saw a lot of beautiful spots, but one over there is super cool. It's hidden behind the thorny sumac bushes, but you'll arrive through the beautiful clearing and then find it up there. I think it's perfect. After a long week where we gave it everything, it was time to enjoy Detroit Lakes and its beautiful nature. Some went canoeing on the river, some did sport, with skateboarding and cycling, and Saber went fishing while the sun was setting.
Nice catch.
In the evening we told scary stories by the campfire. And me, I was reunited with my family after 3 weeks and spent some time with them because it was so great to see them again.
Okay.
Right.
It seems that nobody's here.
But what? Scott! And
What kind of riders? Oh, we go for the rest one, so we don't do a tilt on it. Yep. And now we straighten out. Yeah, we are going to get through. We're going to have to push. It's not going to work. Yeah. Then let's try and roll it up on the dome. You can do that, right?